go. Tanveer with a bit of shape. Nice and crisp for no run. Hello, Baz. Hello, Wakar.
Hi, Danny. We saw this last night where Babar Azam and Sharjeel made 150 look very, very simple. It's a similar sort of total, 155 to win. And you would think that if Multan Sultan don't get wickets early, it might just go that route again because the pitch is so good, especially at night.
That's what they need to do more. Multan Sultan look to swing the ball, try to pitch it up, pick up early wickets. Multan Sultan, a very experienced bowling lineup. Normally it's Mohammad Irfan who starts. In the first over is Suhail Tanveer getting a little bit of swing. Kamran Akmal, who started this tournament really well, got 100 early on, but he's been off colour lately. Hasn't really got going. So his wicket will be really crucial.
Just be a little bit assured here in terms of footwork. Yes, it's the power play. You want to get off to a booming start, but you also just have a little look. Just a little look, Baz.
Don't be boring. You don't want them to have a little look. Just go for it straight away.
Well, we've had 3 dots.
That's enough.
Ramsey.
If this man stays at the crease, no Aramse, Danny. The matter of time. He likes to feel a bat and ball. Slip in.
In the air, and fortune favours Akmal. And Imran Tahir, take it easy down there. He's done himself a mischief as he slipped down there. He's ended up on his backside. He's got into his 40s, so he's no spring chicken.
I did well in the end to get a hand on it. Ball was spinning away from him. And his hand ended up spinning onto the ground. Doesn't look happy though.
It's not easy when you're 40-year-old playing the shortest version of the game, the most harder, the difficult version.
Yeah, that 100 we've just been talking about, gents. That was match 4 here this season, here at the Karachi National. So, player of the match, unsurprisingly, for 101 from 55, quietly hit 13 fours and 4 maximums. This guy.
There's been so many highlights in this PSL 5 that seems a long, long time ago. Match 4. We're into match 27. And after that, he hasn't hit his straps, but we know that once he goes big, he doesn't stop.
One of the most experienced fast bowler or swing bowler in the game, Suhail Tanveer, going round the wicket. Yep, there is a little bit of swing. 2 of the over, 2 without loss.
See if he extracts any bounce out of this 22 yards. We're moving on these days, 37 years young. Big Mohammad Irfan, only the 1 slip in. Nice start from Irfan. That'll feel good for Imam. He's underway and off the mark. It's back to you, Cameron.
Every year he comes up with a huge innings.
Oh, not tonight! Gonski from the big guy.
That's a big start from a big man. Early wickets, key here. Not a big total, Peshawar Zalmi. And that's a massive wicket. And that delivery got big on him. Came quickly, came in a little bit of bat, little bit of pad, and on to the stumps. Excellent start. Kamran Nakmo failing again. Gone for 2. 3 for 1.
Well. Captain's decided to promote himself. Very interesting. Intriguing stuff, this. Up against fellow lefty and Muhammad Irfan, all 7 for 1 of him. Ready to cut loose as Wahab.
Nobody else promotes him, so he might as well do it himself. Comes one drop. But with that ball shaping it with Muhammad Irfan, with the new ball, he'll have his work cut out. Left arm to left arm fast bowler. Come on, Irfan, let's have some bumpers.
I can't think of Wahab Riaz coming at number 3 at any sort of stage. I can't think. I mean, one-day cricket. But yeah, his captain now is promoted up the order. What was wrong with Haider Ali? I mean, he's in good form. Looked really good. He was almost gone. Almost gone. The feet didn't go nowhere. Just thrown the hands at it. Wasn't far away from the fielder.
Driving on the up, miles away from the ball. And Khushtil almost getting a fingertip to it. But Wahab Riaz, well, he'll say he's off the mark.
In style. That's an easy game, Baz. Promote yourself. In the moment, Muhammad Irfan. Nice and warm and loose. Could get one to just breeze past the grill. You'd like that, Baz, wouldn't you?
Love that. Muhammad Irfan bowling to a left arm fast bowler coming at one drop. Got to bounce him, Madani, though. If that happened to you, you would have bounced him.
It's an interesting 2 done, 6 for 1. Yeah, so there's been some great performances here from the Sultans in being table toppers. Ravi Bopara. I believe he's mic'd up and raring to go with us. Ravi, can you hear me, brother?
I can hear you, mate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you'd have to put up with us. Want some vibe from you out there. How's the guys feeling? They think they can defend this?
Yeah, we know we've got to take early wickets here to defend it. Because 150 nowadays in T20 cricket, we know it's not a massive score. But we know if we can take early wickets here, we can put their batting under pressure, especially with no overseas batsmen here.
Ravi, you like this move of Wahab Riaz coming one drop?
Well, I like it for us, I think.
Nice.
I like that. Good one.
You've always got the danger is he's probably got a license to just go out and swing, and it's always dangerous when someone's got that license.
Ravi, this is Waqar Yunus here.
Hi, Waqar bhai.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'll just ask you a question after this ball.
Okay.
After you guys dismiss Wahab. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Poor delivery, wide. Well, you've been with Multan Sultan, of course, and being in and out of the team. How hard it is to sort of sit out on the bench and suddenly being asked to play and get into your rhythm and groove.
I think it is a tough job because you're trying to keep up with the pace of the tournament. Everybody's been playing a bit and got got a rhythm. I think the hardest thing is to find your rhythm. But it takes one game where you play well, you find that nice rhythm. But there's not many games left now.
Oh, kidding me!
It's out.
Oh, brilliant! Just like that, Moen Ali. High fives are going to start here for the Sultans.
Well, Wahab Riaz, his own experiment comes to an end. 7 deliveries, got 3 runs and finally edged one. Moeen Ali, one-handed diving catch has slipped. It bobbled up and he made sure, well, he went with the right and then made sure that he caught it with his left. That is good catching. So Sohail Tanveer, well, finally got Wahab to nick one. So the second wicket down. Checking the catch, I think it was pretty clean.
I'm with you, Baz. Get out.
I think Zalmis will be better off if he gets out because he was wasting more deliveries. He was up there getting beaten. Yes, they're going to go upstairs, and the on-field umpire feels or thinks that it's been caught cleanly. And I think even Wahab, when he looked back and when moved, even he was walking back, he saw him caught, catching it. But let's have a look at it. Let's satisfy him. That's not a no ball, that's for sure. What about that action, Danny? We'll talk about that later. Well, look at that. That's a beauty. It came out, it popped out of the hand, but went back into the left hand. That's clean.
Yeah, not a problem. Us and Raza upstairs is our TMO tonight. This will be the best angle. Yeah, just sits in there nicely. Little bobble. Geez, he's still bobbled it a bit. I think fingers underneath. This is the concern, I think. Just there, when it comes down to there, is he worried it's on the ground? I don't think it is. I think fingers are underneath on both hands. So we'll have a bit of OUT. See you, Skip. Gotta go. Wahab Riaz. Bye-bye. For 3, it's 8 for 2. Umar Amin was come in. Hot spot there, batting at 4. You can be in so early, and he is. So 2 down inside the power play. In fact, inside 3 overs. Once again, Sohail. Hovering there and thereabouts. That unique action.
And remember, it's the first game for Umar Amin. He hasn't played in this tournament. We're talking about rhythm of the tournament. This guy hasn't played at all. So he comes here at 8 for 2. He's chasing 155, but it's a tough ask. He just needs to hit his strap straight away. Ball is just doing a little.
Well, Zalmis are making all sorts of changes. Wahab coming at 3, Umar Amin coming at 3. Where is Heather? Beautifully played. Beautiful timing. And job well done, Captain.
Well, we'll see. I reckon they might want to come upstairs. Just have a little look. Just check it. Wonderful seam position, but that is equally well executed. Check this. As they do, I think he's fine. Yeah. Has it roll back there? No, it's all good. Good as gold. Stuff, Skip. Just waiting here. He's not happy. just wants something sorted. Oh, the cushions have been put back. Handsome. Just ruins the over after the wicket. Far with his second, hunting up as ever against Imam al-Haq.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Just used the pace, timed it through the offside. He is a touch player, as Omar Amin. Quite classy when he gets going, but right now it's quite a cagey affair. 2 wickets down. The promotion of Wahab Riaz up for debate. Waqar Yunus on one side, Danny Morrison wanting the bowlers to take more initiative and come up the order.
And rip your hair out.
14 for 2.
Hello. Just a little flick. Yeah, and I look at that and you think the start of this, the asking rate was 7.75. Well, now because you're on the back foot, lose a couple, and now it's gone up to 8.5. Online, yeah, get amongst it on YouTube. There's so many good platforms to watch the HBL PSL. Yeah, streaming partners, there you are. Eddie everywhere. cricketgateway.com globally. India there. sportstiger.com. Big guy splicing once again, but a little bit of turnover. It's back to you, Imam.
.42 required run rate. Still controllable, I would say. The pitch looks really good. It's a matter of keeping wickets in hand. Omar Amin playing for the first time in this PSL. And that really surprised me because he's such a good player, a touch player. And he's got to get runs. He's got to get runs. That's top edge. It's gone all the way.
Mohammad Irfan, well, that's the 311 tournament 6 HBL. And Mohammad Irfan, well, we always know that he's going to get extra bounce. But with extra bounce, gets a top edge that sails away. Huge top edge.
Fat edges these days, of course. Now, I've just been handed a little gem here. Multan and their short history of HBL PSL. In terms of having batting first out of 14, have only won 4 times batting first, setting a total in PSL history. I want to try and change that here and just get on that winning way. Yes, they've qualified, but you just want to keep winning. Stay in the groove. Asking rate, as I mentioned before, 7.75. Yeah, it's clicked over 8. Fascinating if they could get one more here inside the power play. Those in green and blue. Too high, but another dot. So 9 off the Irfan over. 23 for 2 here. See how he goes. Youngster. Haven't seen anything of this chap. Have you seen this chap, Baz?
He played last year. Got injured. He's a seam bowler. Does hit the pitch hard. Wants the ball to basically seam back to the right-hander, but can straighten it up as well. A couple of seasons ago, had a really good first-class season as well. Injuries for him has set him back.
Can he replace, can he fill those shoes of Ilyas? Because Ilyas has been really well. Time for a nice cup of tea. Tipal tea. Ilyas been really good. He's picked our wicket in the middle for them. It's not a right line, especially with fine leg in. He's got good pace, and the action is pretty decent. Only 23. He's got plenty of time.
They need a wicket. I think they need a slip in place as well, because Ali Shafiq will get the ball to seam away or move away from the left-hander.
He's been a little bit leg stumpish, a little bit straight. His first few. So up against these two lefties. So yeah, a little bit of movement, natural movement. This is a cross seamer, but yeah, possibly a slip-in. Something happening here. You've got to create something. You want to keep taking wickets to make life difficult for the Zalmi. It's a bit of line. Hello, H.
Danny. It's always going to be challenging. I know that the score, we've spoken about the score being subpar, but this is a very fine attack. They're not top of the table for no reason at all. It's well balanced, it's got spin, it's got real pace, it's got variation, there's bounce from people like Sohail Tanvir. It's going to take some chasing.
Can't bowl there. And that hums away. He's quicker than you think here. Ali Shafiq zipped across that outfield.
Your fine leg's up in the circle, so your line is so important. But I love the flamboyance, the flick of the wrists to get it fine. It would be so easy to just work that away down to backward square for one, wouldn't it? That he finds the boundary.
Man at deep backward square. He's come a lot finer now with Mohammad Afern. He's up inside the circle, the big 7-footer. Third man back. Much better delivery to finish the fifth. 30 for 2.
And it's the last match for Peshawar Zalmi. There's very little in it. Multan were 32 for 1 at this stage, and now Peshawar 31 for 2. That second wicket going down for Peshawar, the wicket of Riaz. I wonder what the thinking was there. HD, what do you reckon about that? Wahab Riaz going in at 3.
Well, he was sent in to go and knock it out the ground, wasn't he? The problem with that is that you're using up balls that batters need to get in on this type of surface. Oh, look at that. We've had a few of those taken, the old Oppo selfie, haven't we? I like the smile on your right of screen.
That's because you can't see the one on the left of screen, because that massive Oppo phone was in front of it. It's a good shot for no run. Fielded by Rohel Nazir. He stands tall playing this.
Great, nice early call. Walker, you were a left armer. Did the skipper ever say to you, get you up at number 3?
No, that's the one thing that didn't happen in my career. Number 3 in the car, leaving the ground, perhaps. Yeah, actually, I'll say this for you. I did night watchman very often, and very often got hit, and as was my prerogative. Mohamed Irfan, difficult to get away, as I was at number 3. You tee him up, I just hit them.
We're selling.
It was interesting. When the captain did ask you to, be a night watchman, you just have a look at who was bowling at the time. It would be Joel Garner or Michael Holding. You said, "You sure about that question? Sure you don't want to ask someone else?" So you could take a hasty shower. 6 gone. It's 32 for 2.